Formula One is staring down its most dramatic overhaul yet. Smaller cars, greener engines, and a promise of closer racing. Sounds thrilling, right? Not so fast. Some of the sport's biggest stars are sounding the alarm. Charles Leclerc, after testing Ferrari's 2026 car in the simulator, said it's not the most enjoyable race car I've driven. Autosport, June 2025. Max Verstappen revealed he had to downshift on straights to manage energy, a move he called not the way forward. The race, February 2025. And Lance Stroll, he went as far as labeling the new direction a bit sad. The race, July 2025. With the first test just 6 months away, the paddock is buzzing with tension. Are these fears a sign of trouble, or just growing pain for a sport on the brink of reinvention? One thing's clear. What's coming could either redefine F1 or leave fans disappointed. To understand why drivers are worried, let's break down the 2026 regulations. The FIA has unveiled a bold vision. Cars are 30 kilograms lighter, 10 centimeters narrower, and 20 centimeters shorter, designed to be nimbler and more agile. Formula1.com, June 2024. Aerodynamics are getting a major shakeup, with a 30% reduction in downforce and a 55% cut in drag. Enter active aerodynamics. Z mode boosts cornering grip, while X mode slashes drag for straight line speed, like a next level doctor's. Formula1.com, June 2024. Think of it as a car that shapeshifts mid-race to balance speed and handling. The power units are where things get really spicy. The internal combustion engine's output drops from 550 kilowatts to 400 kilowatts, but the electric battery component surges from 120 kilowatts to 350 kilowatts, creating a near 50-50 power split. Formula1.com, June 2024. Add in 100% sustainable fuels made from non-food sources or waste, and F1 is positioning itself as a green tech leader. There's also a new overtaking aid, the MGUK Override, giving a 350 kilowatts boost when a driver is within 1 second of the car ahead. Formula1.com, June 2024. But here's where the driver's concerns kick in. Simulator tests have revealed a catch. The reduced downforce makes corners slower and less grippy, stretching braking zones to charge the beefed-up battery. Charles Leclerc admitted the cars feel less attracted to drive. The race, July 2025. Max Verstappen described having to downshift mid-straight at Monza to manage energy, a tactic he finds bizarre. The race, February 2025. Lance Stroll didn't hold back, calling F1 a battery science project that sacrifices pure racing. The race, July 2025. As explored in the race's recent video, these simulator sessions have sparked serious debate. So, are the drivers just venting, or is there a deeper issue at play? What wasn't shown in those simulator runs that could change the narrative? While drivers sound the alarm, the paddock's power players are pushing back. Williams team principal James Vowles acknowledges the challenges but remains optimistic. There's work to be done, especially on overtaking, he told Motorsport Week in July 2025. But once we get over the hurdle, there are some nice things on the other side. He's referring to details like managing active aero in wet conditions or ensuring energy deployment doesn't disrupt racing dynamics. The FIA's Nicholas Tombazis, a key figure behind the regulations, offers perspective. Drivers are used to the current optimum, he told the race in July 2025. Any deviation feels strange. He points to 2022, when drivers grumbled about ground effect cars but adapted, delivering some of the best racing in years. Tombazis believes the 2026 cars, with their focus on slower corners, will amplify driver skill. Corners like Copse at Silverstone won't be flat anymore, he explained, which means drivers will need to showcase their talent more. The race, July 2025. The bigger picture, sustainability and competition. The 50-50th power split and sustainable fuels are drawing new manufacturers like Audi, who will debut as a works team, and possibly Cadillac, using Ferrari engines. Wikipedia, July 2025. These changes could shake up the grid and attract a new generation of fans. The drivers' concerns are real, but the FIA and team see a path to better racing and a greener future. So, while the cockpit feels off, the vision is coming into focus. But what do the fans think? How's the F1 community reacting to this seismic shift? The F1 world is never short on opinions, and the 2026 regulations have sparked a firestorm. On social media, fans are split. A tweet from at Fastest Pit Stop captured Stroll's frustration, quoting him as saying, "The regulations are a bit sad. X, July 2025. Meanwhile, at Formula__ took a different angle. Drivers complained about the halo, the 2022 cars, even seat belts. It's not a shock they don't enjoy the 2026 cars. X, July 2025. Some fans are excited about the tech-forward approach, with one user, at Milton, praising a detailed explain on the new rules X, July 2025. Others, however, echo Stroll's call for F1 to go back to its high downforce routes X at Le Sprint Edition, July 2025. This isn't new. F1 has a history of weathering skepticism. The 2014 hybrid era faced backlash required to engines, yet it ushered in a Mercedes dynasty and thrilling battles. The 2022 ground effect cars were criticized for porpoising, but they delivered nail-biting races. As Motorsport.com noted in June 2024, the FIA has addressed early Frankenstein fears about 2026 cars, refining rules to avoid issues like cars spinning out on straights in early simulator tests. The fan divide mirrors the Panicking tension, innovation versus tradition. The truth? F1 has always evolved through controversy, and the 2026 cars might just follow suit. But one question lingers. Will these changes deliver the racing fans crave, or will they fall flat? As 2026 looms, teams are deep in preparation. Simulators are running overtime, and wind tunnels are humming as engineers tackle the new aero and power unit challenges. The reduced downforce and energy-focused driving could level the playing field, or create a new pecking order. Rumors suggest Mercedes might have an edge with their 2026 engine, though Verstappen believes the power units will be closely matched F1 oversteer, July 2025. New players like Audi and potentially Cadillac could disrupt the established order, making 2026 a wild card season. Wikipedia, July 2025. For drivers, adapting will be key. Leclerc sees it as a challenge to maximize a very different car. Autosport, June 2025. History suggests they'll rise to the occasion. F1 drivers are the best in the world. After all, the FIA is also tweaking regulations, addressing concerns like overtaking dynamics and wet weather performance to ensure the cars deliver on track. Motorsport Week, July 2025. The real drama is still to come. Will the 2026 cars produce the close, thrilling races the FIA envisions, or will they alienate fans and drivers? Only time will tell. But one thing certain, F1 is heading into uncharted territory, and it's going to be a wild ride. So, what's your take? Are the drivers right to worry, or is this the bold future F1 needs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and hit subscribe for more insider F1 drama every week.